Okay, so now for the tricky one. We're looking at Euro New Zealand on the 15-minute chart here. Now, when we see this one here as it's coming down and it suddenly starts rolling over and starts going up, look at this little mini uptrend it's making, right? Uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. People here on this time frame are looking at this as a pullback buy sequence, right? But on the other hand, when you see stuff like, I don't have to go to the 1 hour, the higher time frame, but I can actually see the higher time frame probably has this guy as this guy. So it's like, okay, there's a guy right there on from the 60 minutes. We can see it. Like, I'm just trying to make you see the 60 minutes from the 15. Okay, I'll show you the 60 minutes in a second, but try to see the big picture. You can see it here on the 15-minute without going to the 60. All right, so the 15-minute buyer is saying buy. All right, the 60-minute guys are saying sell. I'm gonna take it to the 60-minute real quick, and I want to show you now. In this money spot, the rule says the sell is gonna dominate, right? That's the rule. Let me take you up to the 60 minutes. Okay, so on the 60 minutes right there, here we go. I'm gonna make that smaller. So that guy is saying sell right there. Because yes, that is the breach, and since the breach, there's been no lower lows but no higher highs either. So he's responsible, and it's a downtrend. It's all seller's territory. So it's like, okay, if it's seller's territory, it's a sell and nothing but a sell, right? Now here comes the tricky part. The tricky part to this is, yes, I can step away from my screen a little bit further back, and I can see this big uptrend here. No, let's not get into that. If I say one more time frame, just for the sake of an example, I'm going to go up to the 4-hour time frame, and we're going to find that same spot. Okay, that was further down here, I believe. Yeah, that same spot. For these guys, they're looking at this as an uptrend, right? Okay, that same uptrend that you guys saw by saying I'll step away from my screen a little bit and I can see the uptrend. Yes, for them, this area is in a buy mode right there. Now, to avoid confusion, the reason why I tell you 2 time frames and not 3, let's go back to the 1 hour and the 15-minute time frame, and let's find that spot again. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I mentioned this. Let's go back to that date. It was further down. Where's my arrows? There we go. Is because if you stick to 2 time frames, you're gonna see the guy above you, which is a 60-minute, and that's the answer you go with, saying sell, actually still makes money. Look how low he got. He still makes money before the 4-hour guy kicks in and takes it up a notch. Here's the confusion and the dangerous part where it comes in. If you involve 3 time frame and you say I'm gonna buy it, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get confused on where to buy it, and this extra spike down and stuff is gonna stop you out. You see why the rule comes in of 2 time frames? You can still make money on this sell. It's just the fact that sooner or later the big boy kicks in. Now every once in a while, the bigger boy higher than that, maybe the daily or the weekly guy sometimes will just jump in and stop you out. That's the nature of the business. You don't want to stay on top of everything, because the weekly, how often does that kick in? The daily, how often does that kick in? So when you're trading these time frames like the 15-minute and the 1 hour, that's it. Don't worry about the 4 hours. Don't worry about the daily. Involving more time frames is blah, 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 blah. Involving more time frames is going to cause nothing but pain and losses. Okay? And it's going to cause you more stuff to think about and process more information. That's only going to make you more, it's going to cause brain fog. That's what it's called. Okay? So hopefully with these 2 time frames and all the time frames and all the lessons, so far you've completely mastered how to use time frames. You've mastered how to use money spot. You've mastered how to use the buyers and sellers territory. You've mastered how to understand the logic of how the market works. And now it may seem like it's done, you've got it down, but there's more. So next week, I'm gonna get you guys some more information that you guys gonna study, and you guys gonna dig in deeper and deeper. And it doesn't end here. I'm gonna release more courses that's gonna have examples after examples after examples after examples. But I wanted to get your feet. I wanted to drag you with that 1 foot of yours, not even dipping your toe in the water. I wanted to put your entire feet in the water and says, look at what's available here. Okay? You might have been burned in the past with bad trading systems and bad services and bad coaches and mentors and all this stuff. And that's fine. I've been through that myself too. So I really understand what it means to be like, just show me first. Someone please just show me. And this is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to grab you by the hand and by the feet or whatever and be like, look, this is what's out there. And this is the way you're supposed to think. Just like my mentors showed me by saying, no, you got this all wrong. You're looking at it in the wrong way. The knowledge is correct. You're just looking at it in the wrong perspective. And when you clear up the perspective, things become a lot easier, doesn't it? Okay, I'm sure you guys can agree with me at this point that things become a lot easier when you just open up the horizons and look at it from a different angle, or the right angle if you want to call it. Okay, so until next week, just hang in there, keep practicing. Next week, here we go.